everyone! Welcome to the very first episode of Chronically Yours, the POTS Posts, a place where your stories, questions, and real talk about POTS come to life. Today I'm reading 3 powerful submissions from our community, some heartfelt, some funny, and some super helpful. Stick around till the end because you don't want to miss a thing. And if you want to share your story and be featured in future videos, there's a link below. You can fill out the form. Let's get into it. Does anyone else struggle with jealousy? When I was little, I always pictured my older self as a strong woman who was stylish with fun makeup, who was adventurous and independent. Now I'm bedridden, isolated, and stuck in pajamas with hair that needs to be washed and no hope for a future husband or even boyfriend. And I might never get to see the world or anything even outside of my small bubble. It's hard to see others, especially young women my age, get to live their best life and express themselves, and I'm just stuck here, known as the sick girl, who can't make it to anything, and when I do show up, I look tired, miserable, and uncomfortable because I have to lay down somewhere so I can't even mingle. Everyone pities me, but doesn't understand, and I feel like I'm not seeing past my situation. At the same time, I feel like my situation isn't taken as seriously as some others who are ill, because I've never needed the hospital, a surgery, but I'm bedridden and suffering. But I feel like I'm not suffering enough compared to my past self or others who are ill. I'm never enough, and neither is my suffering. Wow. This touches on something that so many of us feel but are too afraid to say out loud. The jealousy, the grief, feeling unseen. If you're watching this and feeling these feelings right now, please know that those feelings are valid. The pain that you're going through and your worth isn't defined by how bad your illness is or how many hospital visits you've had. Your suffering is real no matter what it looks like, and it's valid. Try to be kind to yourself, and when you can, try to find those small moments of joy, even if it's just from a song or a book or even just a moment outside of your bubble. You are more than your illness. Never forget that. A beautiful rant of when my father decided to shut me down just to say something about how he never sees me drink water, even if he doesn't ever hang out with me. He said in quotes, "You just need to drink a abnormal amount of water and eat tons and tons of salt." By the way, I couldn't leave the conversation because I was in the car with him. Trapped in the car with unsolicited parent advice. By the way, oh, I already read that. All this did was ruin my day and made me feel bad, like I wasn't taking care of my body, even though I do drink a ton of water and eat as much salt as I can. If anyone has any ideas of how to shut people up without being rude when they do these things, please, I need to know. My dad is making me crazy. Every dad should come with like a Phil Dunphy instruction manual. Instead of just jumping to the "I'm fixing the problem, I'm fixing you, everything is fine," he'd probably be all like, "Hey, when life gives you lemonade, make lemons." Life will be all like, "Ah." But not all dads are Phil. Honestly, it sounds like both of you are trying to come to each other to help. Like, your dad wants to help you feel better, and he thinks he knows how, so he's telling you how, and you're coming to your dad wanting him to know how to better help you, and you're both trying to do it in a way that isn't hurting each other's feelings, but your dad isn't being very smart. But I don't know. If you can't escape a car ride like this, you can try saying something like, "Hey, thank you for your concern, Dad. Me and my doctors have this covered. It is more complicated than salt and water, but I'm not feeling up to getting into it right now." And if that doesn't work, just blast "Mean" by Taylor Swift. Family advice can be really tricky, so setting boundaries is so important. And last but not least, we have a great question from someone wondering, should I get tested for POTS? I have a friend who has POTS and thinks I have it because I match many of her symptoms, and I searched more and match other symptoms also. If you're wondering whether or not you should get tested, here's what I recommend. If you're dealing with weird symptoms like dizziness, shakiness, heart racing, that's definitely worth talking to a doctor. Getting tested with a tilt table test is the best way to know for sure, but a little plug from me. I actually did make a video about how to test yourself for POTS at home, and while you can't self-diagnose yourself with it, it is definitely giving you helpful clues on whether or not you have it. So you can watch that video and take what you learned from that and bring it to your doctor. Your experience matters and you deserve answers. Thank you so much to everyone who sent these stories. We have, I think, almost 40 submissions now, so this is going to be a few months of content. It's such an honor to share these stories and to be a part of this community where we can have fun and be honest and share advice. If you want to be featured in a future episode of Chronically Yours, the POTS Post, please send me your story, question, rant, anything you want to share. The link is below. Subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. I love you. Bye.